welcome to this beautiful, beautiful day. I just want to make mention that the passing of our chaplain. He's brought us this magnificent day, Father Pat Donahue. And just a moment of silence in his honor. He passed away this year, and such a wonderful man. So, thank you. All right, we're going to start off with the salute to the flag. Yep. Going to have Jim Mooney, who passed many years ago, but he's got a beautiful rendition. Thank you.
I'll sing you a song, a soldier's song, in cheering, rousing chorus, as round the blazing fires we throng, the starry heavens o'er us, impatient for the coming fight, and as we wait the morning's light, here in the silence of the night, we will chant the soldier's song. Soldiers are we, whose lives are pledged to Ireland. Some have come from the land beyond the wave, sworn to be free. No more our ancient sire land shall shelter the despot or the slave. Tonight we man the Barnwell in Erin's cause, Combo or well. Its cannons roar and rifles peal. We will chant the soldier's song. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bomb bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Oh, sorry. We have to salute the flag. Sorry. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, Abbot Curley. Abbot Curley is he's our chaplain, our historian, and a deputy grand marshal. He is responsible for St. Benedict's Prep at this point. He's abbot of the Newark diocese, so not the archdiocese, the whatever. Anyway, he is going to give our invocation this morning. Thank you.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Lord, we ask you to look down upon us today as we honor the memory of the great St. Patrick. Help us to follow his teachings. Help us to spread the message he spread to the people of Ireland of our Savior, Jesus Christ. And normally we thank you for the rains that help us to grow our crops and have our food. But today, especially, we thank you for keeping the rain away, giving us a nice day, a beautiful day to celebrate. Help us always to remember all those who need our prayers, all those who do not have the good things you have given us. Help us to be mindful that all the gifts you have given to us are not for us alone, but to be shared with others. We ask these in all things through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Thank you, Abbot Curley. That was beautiful words. And we did get a nice sunny day thanks to all of the religious that were working with us to make it a nice day. Thank you. So I'm at a point where we have our honorees, and I will start out by Barbara. Where am I, Barbara? I'm introducing the honorees. The mayor is, oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to stop for a second. We'll introduce the honorees. Mayor Ross Baraka. Thank you so much. And look at, he's got his green shirt on today. The mayor has been so supportive and helpful to us over the years, and we sincerely appreciate and thank him. And we're going to ask him to say a few words. Thank you.
Mayor.
Tom, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Happy St. Patty's Day, everybody. So, I get to give the proclamation as I usually do, and it is a beautiful day. Usually, it's freezing out here. Thank God for warm weather and the sun today. We appreciate it. So. I'll read some of it. It says, whereas Newark's celebration of Irish tradition dates back to 1936, when Mayor Charles B. Giblin led the city's first modern St. Patrick's Day parade up Broad Street, that tradition has continued annually for 89 years. Whereas St. Patrick's Day is the annual event in which Irish Americans honor their proud heritage with parades, prayers, and festivities, this year's parade in Newark, our state's first and finest, has an outstanding Grand Marshal in Ted Giblin, son and grandson. Yeah, give him of previous parade Grand Marshals, Deputy Grand Marshal Abbot Augustine Curley, Gwen Glazier, and Kevin Reilly, and General Chairman Susan H. Gartland. This year's parade is dedicated to the memory of Robert Lynch. And whereas, as Mayor of Newark, I congratulate the marchers, supporters, and organizers who are making Newark's 89th St. Patrick's Day Parade a memorable one. And I salute all Irish Americans who make up a brilliant shade of green in our city's rainbow of diversity. Erin Go Bra. Now, therefore, I, Raz J. Baraka, Mayor of the City of Newark, do hereby recognize St. Patty's Day, St. Patrick's Day, and I urge all residents, employees, and visitors in the City of Newark to join me in celebrating St. Patrick's Day here in the great city of Newark. I think the son is a little bit more handsome than you, man. And next, we have the Police Public Safety Director, Fritz Frage, is going to come up and give some words as well.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you, Mayor. Truly appreciate the honor. And the parade is very thankful for all the help you've given us over the years. It's really wonderful to have such a beautiful proclamation. Thank you. Appreciate it. This is our illustrious police director, Fritz Frage. And I just got information, but I don't think I have enough information to, maybe you can give us some background on on yourself and say a few words?
Good afternoon, everyone. Well, this is really a memorandum on me. Prior law enforcement, 27 years, came over from the state police because Mayor J. Baraka interviewed me and put me in the position to lead Newark Public Safety Department. And I've been here for 1.5 years. This August makes 2 years, so 2 years here with the group. First, let me say thank you to the city of Newark, Mayor J. Baraka for all his support, and the support of the Irish Newark Day Parade, which is important to the community. Mayor already thanked all the Grand Marshals, but first let me thank the chairman, Susan Gartland, Michael Farrell, vice chairman.
Here.
He's here.
Right over there.
Thomas Giblin, second vice president, and Giblin Associates. Lastly, these things wouldn't be available without the support of vendors like PSE&G and Blue Cross Blue Shield. We got to thank them for all their support to make this day pleasant for everybody here today. This is the 89th Newark St. Patty's Day Parade, which was started March 15th, 1936, which really states that the Irish American community has deep roots within the city, and they've been here for 86 years supporting the city, especially working in blue-collar positions like the police, fire department, supports the community. So let's give a round of applause to all the firefighters and the police officers that do the great job here for this community. In this day, the unwavering dedication of the Irish community, which makes the great melting pot that we have here in the city of Newark, the great melting pot of the diversity and shared wealth of the community. We want to thank you for all your support and embrace the diversity of this great city. Thank you.
Thank you, Director. We are privileged to have the support of the Newark community and especially the Newark Police and Newark Fire Department. And the Mayor's office has been outstanding. So we thank them and congratulate them on a beautiful city on a beautiful day. So it's looking very vibrant with all the construction and all the building going on. Thank you. It's an honor to be here. Thank you. I would like to introduce some of our honorees. The Grand Marshal, Ted Giblin. Sorry I got you up before, Ted, but Ted is third generation Grand Marshal of the Newark Parade. His grandfather was a Grand Marshal. I think it was 1957, 51. His father, Tom Giblin, former assemblyman, was a Grand Marshal. What year, Tom, was it? 1975. So Ted is following in a long line of Giblins that have committed themselves to the city of Newark and to the Newark St. Patrick's Day Parade. So we thank them for all these years. And Ted, we are thrilled to be walking behind you at the parade. And we'd like you to say a few words. Thank you.
What a great day. I, having participated in nearly every Newark St. Patrick's Day Parade since childhood, I'm honored to be selected as Grand Marshal for its 89th anniversary. I'm especially proud to be the third generation of my family to be so honored, following the footsteps of my father, Thomas, in 1975, and my grandfather, John, in 1951. Putting the parade on the street is truly a year-round effort. My gratitude goes out to Susan Gartland, General Chairwoman, and parade committees past and present who have kept this beautiful tradition of ours going despite some challenging times. Especially my father, who's really been the stalwart here all these years. To my co-honorees, Deputy Grand Marshals, Father Augustine Curley, Gwen Glazier and Kevin Reilly. It's been a pleasure developing new friendships and sharing this journey with you. Today and for the rest of our lives, we'll be forever marked by this experience. We dedicate our parade to the memory of Rob Lynch, a great friend to so many of us and whose loss is profoundly felt today. I'm most appreciative to my family, who has wholeheartedly supported me in this endeavor, my wife, Dr. Elizabeth W. Giblin, daughters Finola S. Giblin, Natalie Giblin, and of course my other special aide, my mother, Mary Giblin. Thank you. To my friend, the Honorable Frank Sapienza, for serving as my Chief of Staff, as well as many friends and family for coming out and serving as aides. I know it's not easy to take the day off from work to join me. I truly appreciate your support and friendship. My family's Irish immigration story began in 1893 when both my paternal great-grandparents, Thomas Moran and Catherine Hunt, emigrated from County Mayo. What's unique about my family history is that all of them came to Newark on both sides. They left behind all they had ever known in Ireland for the prospect of a better life in America. I thank them for their bravery in making the voyage. Also joining me today is the Frankie Coyne Regiment. Yeah. All right. In 2020, the parade was dedicated to my Uncle Frank Coyne, a County Galway native, Marine Corps veteran, and operating engineer who spent nearly all of his working career here in downtown Newark. Frankie was a special guy who showed incredible generosity and taught me about PMA, or positive mental attitude. I hope to share some Frankie stories today with my Coyne cousins who are here today. Yeah. I also want to remember my maternal grandparents, Patrick Hughes and Lillian Hughes. So there are many stories of growing up on farms in Ireland in large families. I truly learned the essence of what it means to be Irish. Thank you, and let's have a great parade.
Thank you, Ted. Very good words, and we do remember Frank Coyne. He was definitely one of a kind, and he was a very special person for this parade. Thank you. Abbot Curley is involved with St. Benedict's Prep. He's Abbot of Newark, and he is head of school for St. Benedict's. He went to St. Benedict's. He has been involved with the Benedictines since he became a Benedictine priest, and he has done such wonderful, wonderful things with St. Benedict's Prep. They're participants. They have been involved in our parade. They're going to be in the parade today, the string band on a float. And Abbot Curley has been just a godsend to us. We lost Father Pat Donahue, and we dragged Father Curley, not really dragged, but we brought him in. He's a historian. He is our Deputy Grand Marshal, and he is also chaplain. So if you could say some words to us about the parade and your Irish heritage. Thank you. Yeah.
First, I want to thank the committee for this honor. And I think it's not for me alone, but I think it's honoring the Benedictine community in Newark, at Newark Abbey, the community at St. Benedict's Prep School, and our Irish heritage. My Irish heritage on my mother's side, my father's side is in Pennsylvania. My Irish heritage here goes back to the earliest ancestor, the 1820s, in what was then the Second River section of Newark. And although I didn't really hear too many stories about them, in researching the family history, I have found out that the reason why they ended up in Silver Lake is because it was very friendly to the Irish rebels who had to leave Ireland, and they had, after 1798, when they were living in a town that was almost burnt to the ground because it was filled with rebels. And so I'm honoring all my Irish rebel ancestors. It took me about 50 years to my grandfather on the Curley side had come over when he was young. We really lost connection with the family in Ireland. He died when my father was young. My father died when I was young, so we never really heard much about the Curleys until finally, thanks to DNA, I connected to Curleys in Dublin and some of the other relatives. And learning about the Irish has really been very enriching for me. Now I've spent a number of years sharing my research on the Irish in Essex County. Many things that aren't in the books because of those who wrote the books and those who chose who to keep in the books and who to leave out of the books. And so a lot of it has to do with going through cemeteries and records and just trying to find evidence of the Irish and all the great things they did. So once again, I thank you for the honor. I'm proud to be part of this group of those honorees this year, and I hope that you all take particular pride in your Irish heritage and all that it means.
Thank you, Abbot Curley. Thank you for your guidance and for asking for this wonderful day and getting it for us. Thank you. Gwen Glazier. Gwen is a mighty woman here. She worked in Newark for 38 years with Prudential. She was connected to Prudential between Newark and Roseland, and is now currently the president of the Women of Irish Heritage. We are so honored to have her. She is such a lovely person and has been extremely helpful to us in the parade, and we are so happy that she's allowed us to honor her. So Gwen?
I am so proud and honored to be selected as the Deputy Grand Marshal for the Newark St. Patrick's Day Parade. I must thank certainly the Mayor and the City of Newark for hosting us, and also the Newark Parade Committee, who have spent many, many hours in pulling this all together. What brings me to Newark, I guess two things. My grandparents emigrated from Roscommon County in Ireland back in the late 1890s, and one of their first stops was Newark. So today, as I march, I'll be thinking of them. Also my parents, who continued while they were alive to carry the tradition. I need to thank my family and friends, the Women of Irish Heritage, and all of you that came out today for the Mass, which was beautiful, and also this sunny day for the parade. I wish you all a happy St. Patrick's Day. God bless.
Thank you, Gwen. We're so honored to have you. And last but not least, Kevin Reilly. He has worked for the fire department in the city of Newark for 27 years, retired in October. And we are so pleased and honored to have him here with us at the Newark St. Patrick's Day Parade as the Deputy Grand Marshal. He and his family have been an inspiration to all of us. They're so much fun. So, Kevin? Oh, there you are. There you are. And I know the mayor is here and very pleased that we're honoring you.
Good afternoon. As Susan stated, I did have the distinct pleasure of serving the citizens and residents of Newark for 27 years, and it was a definite honor. I'd like to thank my Chief of Staff, Jack Dahl, and all my aides for their hard work and helping me get to this position of where I'm at. I also like to thank the Newark St. Patrick's Day Committee for actually choosing me. Serving the citizens in the capacity with the fire department and incorporating my Irish heritage, putting it all in one place, it means the world to me. My mom and dad are no longer with us, but I know they're looking down and they're smiling and they're extremely proud. I just want to thank everybody. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kevin. We are so honored to have you part of this parade. Finally, our dedication this year is to Rob Lynch, who owned the Kilkenny Ale House for many, many years. He certainly passed away much too early. His smiling face and his involvement in this parade is notorious for being right there, helping anything we asked him to do. He was part of our parade. Mike, did you want to say a few words? Mike Farrell?
Thank you, Susan. Also, I'd like to recognize the presence of the Newark officials. Mayor Baraka, thank you so much for your support. Public Safety Farge, of course, Assemblyman Giblin, and all the honorees. I've been a business partner with the Lynch family going back to 2006. The Kilkenny Ale House has been a central meeting place for this committee. Rob always welcomed us with open arms, was extremely supportive over the years. If you didn't know Rob, you would recognize an Irishman with an infectious smile. Unfortunately, he was a Philadelphia fan, but we didn't hold that against him. He ran a great establishment, and he was everywhere that was Irish. So on behalf of his family, I want to thank the committee for recognizing him. And unfortunately, we lost him several months ago, but we remember his memory, and we thank him for all his service. And if you want to see his family, they're busy preparing food and drink for us after the festivities today. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks so much, Mike, for the kind words about our good friend Rob Lynch. Assemblyman Giblin, we'd like you to say a few words. Would you like me to? I don't think I can bring the microphone down to you. I can? All right, why don't I? Okay.
You gotta stand on your feet sometimes. Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. Today we're all here for a festive occasion, the 89th anniversary of our Newark St. Patrick's Day Parade. At the outset, we're privileged to have Mayor Baraka with us today. A few nights ago, I sat through his entire presentation on the state of the city at NJ PAC, and trying to be objective. It was a speech or presentation filled with a great deal of optimism about where Newark is moving forward and all the things that count as far as the vibrancy of the city. Education, housing, job opportunities, public safety. You can go down the whole checklist, and if you want to listen to a speech, I'm sure you can, or get a copy of it. It demonstrates to me that over the last 10 years, how strong the city has moved forward, and as they say, the best is yet to come. And thank you, Mayor Baraka. Today is especially personal to have the opportunity with myself and his mother Mary to witness my son Ted to be the Grand Marshal. I remember when my father was alive in 1975, that was his last parade, and that was the parade I was Grand Marshal of, so it was a very sentimental occasion. A few months later, after that parade, he passed on. But my father introduced me to just about every aspect of community life in this city. When I tell you I know something about the labor movement, I'm not giving you fiction, I'm giving you fact. When I tell you I know about the history of this government in this city, as a child, 6 years of age, I worked in the headquarters of the Newark Charter Study Commission at Broad Street, Newark, and they changed from the commission to the mayor and council form of government. My father had been elected the commissioner in May of 1953, and then they opted to present to the voters in that fall election a new form of government, the mayor-council form, which still exists today. And whether you talk about any neighborhood in Newark, I don't think I'm exaggerating. By the time I was 10 or 12, I probably knew 100 tavern owners in Newark. That's the way it was. We got introduced to these different establishments, and I always appreciated what they did as far as trying to help people get jobs or employment or a loan or just an opportunity for a better way of life. And that's what we have to do here today. The parade is not over today. Our parade, as far as the Irish community, should continue for the rest of the year and throughout 2025, when we will be celebrating our 90th anniversary. That in itself is a tremendous achievement. We need to get all of our different parades. When the parade was held back in 1936, Newark was the only parade in the state of New Jersey. And the way the Irish community has moved throughout the state, up and down the state, from Cape May to Bergenfield, 30 parades. That shows the growth of the Irish community and our influence as far as having a presence as far as community life and government and trying to do things to make our state a better place to be. So we have our work to do as we move ahead. But to all the people who are involved in today's efforts, starting with the chair, that's where a lot of the responsibility falls on. Susan Gartland did an excellent job, and all of our officers and committee members, they deserve more than a round of applause. We're eternally grateful to them for their efforts. So all I can say is, let's keep working, let's keep planning for our 90th anniversary next year. And to our police director, the numbers speak for themselves. You're doing a fine job in terms of bringing those numbers down as far as the stats are concerned, and it was a good choice. And I want to remind the police director that I was fortunate to have 3 uncles on the Newark Police Department. In fact, I had one uncle who was the treasurer of the superior officers. And when I was a kid, 13 or 14 maybe at best, he threw the checkbook of the superior officers at me. He says, I'm going to show you how to balance a checking account. And believe it or not, for about 3 or 4 years, I balanced every checkbook of the Newark Superior Officers Association. And I saw it because that was one of my jobs when I went to visit him, is to do that job. And all of these different experiences have made me the person I am today. So what I can say, it's great to be Irish in the old USA.
Thank you, Assemblyman Giblin. Appreciate your kind words and your whole history. And I would say that you're probably one of the biggest supporters of Mayor Baraka and the Newark Town Hall, City Hall. And please keep praying that the rain keeps passing over. Thank you. That we get none. I'm going to actually turn this over to Barbara Lyons at this point. We're going to have you're going to introduce the dancers? Thank you all. Thank you. And at this point in time, if there's anybody here that is going to be marching, I suggest that you start going to your assembly points, because this parade is going to start on time at 1 o'clock without fail. We're very delighted to have with us step dancers from the Heritage Irish Dance Company. Their feeling is that Irish dance isn't just for the Irish. Their teachers come from various backgrounds, and they have a love of Irish dance and culture, and that was inherited from a person who is very familiar to some of us up here, the great Peter Smith, who had a fantastic dance company. So here we have for you dancers from the Heritage
Dance Company. Thank you.
Assistant Public Service Director Rufus Jackson, Deputy Police Director Sharonda Morris, Chief of Police Emmanuel Miranda Sr. And now we have, again, the banner of St. Patrick. This is an important part of this parade. The Corcoran family has been carrying this banner for years and years and years. They take great care of it. We so appreciate them being here. Yeah, for over 50 years I've been carrying that banner in here. The 2009 parade was dedicated to Tom's father, Thomas Corcoran. Thank you so much for starting the parade with our St. Patrick's banner. We so appreciate it. Now we have the Knights of Columbus, New Jersey District 4th Degree Honor Guard from Bloomfield, New Jersey. These gentlemen were with us this morning at our Mass and have done a great service and added so much to the Mass. James DeLuca, Master of 1st New Jersey District. Kenneth Schmidt, District Marshal. David Padero, Executive Director Marshal. Mario Page, Assistant Marshal. John Colby, Assembly 649 Commander. Peter Walensky, Aide to the Master. They're dedicated to voting patriotism, enlightened by our Catholic faith. Founded in 1914, they are called the Visible Arm of the Knights of Columbus. We just had the Milburn Police Honor Guard, my apologies, and the Caruso Lieutenant, thank you for joining us. And now we have the Emerald Society of New Jersey, Essex County Chapter, Donald D. Martin, Drum Major, the Pipe and Drums, Michael McNally, Drum Major, James Gooding, Pipe Major, Evan McNally, Drum Sergeant, Lucy A. Michael, thank you so much for being here. Stand up to the streets in 19 New York. Part of the promise of this group is that no police officer or firefighter will be laid to rest without the benefit of the pipes and drums. Right behind him is our Grand Marshal, Ted Giblin. Thank you, Fanola. Chief of Staff, Frank Sapienza, who was so helpful to me over the past couple of weeks. I appreciate it, Frank. Thank you again. I think you may have heard Ted speaking this morning, but his family came over here in 1893. And this is a long line of Grand Marshals here. Ted's grandfather was a Grand Marshal, John J. Giblin. His father, Tom Giblin, was a Grand Marshal. The Giblin people have been involved in this parade for years and years and years. And we wouldn't be able to put it on without them. So thank you so much for joining us today. We're honored to have you. In this unit, other than Frank Sapienza, we have Ted's aide, Michael, I'm going to ruin this one, Chairwoman. Sorry, Michael. Christopher Coyne, the Coyne family also has been involved in this parade for many, many years. Honorable Patrick Giblin, Tom Giblin Jr., Matthew Kelly, John Purdy, Sean McGinley, Jess McGrath, Sean Ryder, Robert Robotham, David Tenbrock, Brendan Walsh Esquire, and Billy Woods. Great group of aides. Thank you all for being here, and thank you for supporting Ted and helping him during this parade. And marching with the Giblin Association, we have some of our former deputy marshals, and of course our first female Grand Marshal, Rosemary Melody. Thank you, Rosemary. Yay. The Honorable Thomas Giblin in the carpet is right there. Thank you for joining us. Karen Goldie, former Deputy Grand Marshal. Responsible for Edgar, does a fantastic job. Thank you, Karen. Marching along here, we have Carol Doyle, Mayor of Gartland, and a former Deputy Grand Marshal of the parade. And look at the handsome escort she has. Harry Melody and Peter Millar. Woo! And we also have Eileen Giblin Coyne here in the car. And again, the parade was dedicated to Frank Coyne a couple years ago. And now we have more Giblin Association people. And again, Frank Sapienza comes up. Frank Sapienza is the president of the Giblin Association. Penny Mulreed, the first vice president. Levita Johnson. Where's Levita? I don't see her. Second vice president. Tom's daughter Ann is marching with them, and Patricia Tabuco. John McGuire is the treasurer. Monique Smith, recording secretary, and Bob Sharp, the correspondence secretary. The Giblin Association was founded in 1954 by the late John Giblin. And again, we keep saying the Giblin family is so closely connected with this parade. Now we have the mission to the West Country Labor Council. My apologies, I'm not sure who was in there. We have the Essex County Police and Fire Emblem Society. Tyson Guns with the blue and gold. Jeffrey Fallon, Mike Hager, John Barnett, manager. Susan Hobbs, trustee and treasurer. One of the grateful commands in this parade. The pipes and drums of the Blue and Gold, New Jersey State Police, founded in 1986. They consist entirely of active or retired New Jersey State troopers. Thank you for joining us today. You're looking excellent. Our first Deputy Grand Marshal, we are so delighted to have Abbot, Augustine, Curley, marching with us. Abbot Curley is also the parade historian, and he is now the parade chaplain. And he, of course, participated in Mass this morning as a celebrant, and we just put him to work time after time after time. Congratulations, Abbot Curley. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you for being with us. Chief of Staff Joe Downer is marching in the pipe band, I believe, with the North Police. And I think we see people from the Nutley Irish. Colleen, how are you? Good to see you. Father Edwin is marching with us also. Oh, this is great. This is due to this parade. The St. Benedict's Prep School Frontline. Looking great. Founded in 2008. We had 11 members, one director. Jeremy Fletcher, I think, is up here. I think this is our first float. I'm not you're looking good, guys. Excellent. Nice job. Thank you so much for joining us. Be sure to come back next year. That looks terrific. We're so happy to have you. Now we have the Ironbound Irish Association. This is one of the oldest associations involved in this parade. They were founded in 1934. And they've been in this parade since 1936. Marching with them, we have their president, Dan Blair, vice president, first vice president, Steve Lang, second vice president, Craig Donnelly, third vice president, Brendan O'Neill. And we're also delighted to have marching with them, their Irishman of the Year, Dave Doyle. Congratulations, Dave. We'll see you at the event. And somewhere in there, Charles Fiore. Somewhere in there, we have Sean O'Neill, a former Grand Marshal. Like, there he is. Financial Secretary John Wintops, Corresponding Secretary Joe Dugan, Recording Secretary Mike Perdue. They're sitting at 90th dinner dance on Saturday, April 6th, at the Hanover Manor, and we're all going to be there. If there was no Irish Guards, we'll be there in full force. Don't forget Bushy. Good to go. The Honorary Irish Tony Sparky and Community Service Honorary Bill Forum. Now we have the Sheriff of Essex County, Armand Bonjuro. I don't see Armand, he's walking, but I'm sure he's back there after all this equipment. Emergency Management apparatus here from the Emergency Management Department. marshals of the parade there. Well, that would be myself. Sue Gartland, Eileen Police. Thank you so much. The women always make a fantastic appearance. Now we have the Wilson Bobcat Band. They were founded in 1881, and they're still here. The KA School, the Eastward School of Performing Arts and Sciences. Curley. I bet I messed that one. Band director, Mr. Glazier. We're certainly delighted to have it back with us again, and we hope they keep coming. They've been marching a decade at the non-competing middle school. And we have the Newark Firefighters Pipe Band. The Newark Firefighters Pipe Band. Founded in December 2003, they have over 20 members, and they have a reserve vehicle here with us. Donald Lamarck is a retired firefighter, drum major. Kenneth Marcel, retired, drum major. Raymond Monfalla, retired captain, pipe major. Thank you, Raymond, for having me join us here for the match. We have marching with us, our police director, Richard Day. We're so happy this morning. Life Sergeant Michael Sparrow, Drum Sergeant Bob Raymond. Iron Pride, over 200-year-old North Thank you for being here. We have units from the Newark Fire Department. I say this every year, don't be concerned when you see various fire engines on the street. Everything is taken care of. They're covered. There's no problem. And thank you so much for being here. We have a hazmat operations truck, special operations. Two of them. I believe we have engine 18. I'm not sure if this is it coming up. But we have the Newark Ladder 5, Ladder Company number 5. Thank you guys for joining us, and thank you for your service to the city and our citizens. We so appreciate it. Yep, Ladder Company 5, Spill Truck, Special Operations. And we do have engine 18. The Decon Truck, Special Operations. Thank you so much for joining us. We certainly appreciate your participation in the parade. And we, again, appreciate your service to the city. We have the Bell and Siren Club that has been serving the firefighters since 1949. God bless. Thank you. Marching along right now, you're going to see the second competitor in today's high school marching band competition, the Canada High School Marching Band. The school was founded in With their honor guard, we have Jason Grady, Director, and Joseph Berlew, the Deputy Director. David, I'm not going to mess this one up, David S., Deputy Director. They're out in full force. For emergency medical services that serve the city of New York. Of New York, wow. It's been a long day, I guess. And their special operations vehicle, the EMS Task Force. they started again. Wait, thank you for joining us. This is your first time with us, and we hope you come back next year. Now we have in this float the Navasink Brass Quintet. They performed in their second year here in the North Parade. They also performed in Belmar, West Orange, South Amboy, and Union County. They were formed in 1992 in Red Bag. It's a professional brass quintet. We have Kevin Pryor on trumpet, Dana Sylvester on trumpet, Nancy on horns, Steve Pryor on trombone, founded in 1992. We have to give the big pipe band from Kearney, New Jersey, founded in 1949. They won multiple awards for UCLA for joining us. This group is known as Newsweek's World's Best Hospital. It's New Jersey's only lung transplant program and has numbered top 10 heart transplant center. In partnership with Rutgers Cancer Institute of New Jersey, this is the state's only NCI-designated comprehensive cancer center. So you know where to go now. They were founded in Newark in 1901. Now we have one of the most active Irish organizations in the state of New Jersey, the Nutley Irish American Association. Yay! President Deidre Hollywood, Vice President Sean McCafferty, Treasurer Brenda Sherman, Corresponding Secretary Colleen Neeson, Recording Secretary Ellen Bennett, Legal Counsel Frank. Now we gave you a better day than you gave us. Women of Irish Heritage all march with the Nutley and march with them every year, and this year, March 2nd, it was downpoured time and time again. We have our Grand Marshal, Detective Captain Robert Irwin, Detective Grand Marshal Maureen Callahan, Firefighter of the Year Gabriel, Name of the Year Barbara O'Halloran. The New Jersey State Nurses Association have joined us. Thank you so much, ladies. So glad to have you here. Marching with them is our former Deputy Grand Marshal, Peggy Dangerfield. Thank you so much. Sorry. Have a great day. Gloria Moore. Now we have the West Orange St. Patrick's Day Parade Committee. Mike Cunningham, yay! The chairman, and Casey, God bless you, Case. I'm sorry, I'm stepping in. West Orange St. Patrick's Day Parade Committee. Union County! Carolina, I misidentified this group. My apologies. We have another competitor band, the Science Park High School Marching Band. This is the fourth competitor in today's. It's a fairly new band, founded in 2016. School students. This band is a challenge. They won first place in 19 and 2022. Now we have the Newark St. Patrick's Day Parade Committee. God bless you all. Yay! General Chair Susan Garland, I don't know where she is. And then we have Dawn Cole, our Recording Secretary, Eileen Hannaford, a former Deputy Grand Marshal, Jen McGovern, and Sean McGovern. We see you, Sean. Don't worry, you're going to get in there. And in our little golf cart, we have Jerry Cole, a former Grand Marshal of the St. Patrick's Day Parade Committee, and Jean Byrne. Oh, this is like the former Grand Marshal thing here. Jean Byrne, a former Grand Marshal. Jim Fallon, a former Grand Marshal. Nice to see you guys. Thanks for being here. And I think that's it for the day, folks. Another fantastic St. Patrick's Day Parade. And we thank you all for joining us and celebrating our honorees and celebrating St. Patrick.
So we have the results of the band contest, the high school band contest for, this is our, how many years? Oh, this is our 11th year doing this. And we are so blessed to have all of these wonderful bands in our parade. They make it very exciting. and they bring out the best in all the Irish, so we're good. We're hanging in. So I'm going to let Erin talk a little bit about the band and explain the contest and how it works. We've got judges, we've got everybody.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. So this is the moment that a lot of our bands have been preparing for all year. This is a big competition here in the city of Newark for our bands. So we appreciate everybody paying some attention as we award the first, second, and third place trophies for this year's competition. This year's competition was extremely close. The scores are very close. And we're able to award a third, second, and first place out of the participants this year based on adjudication by U.S. Bands, a national adjudication company, who is here today to adjudicate in musical performance, visual, and overall experience. So, in third place for this year's competition goes to Eastside High School. Congratulations, Eastside, on third place. Okay, second place with a score of 91.0 is Behringer High School. Congratulations, Behringer. And this year's first place Gibbons Trophy goes to, with a score of 91.6, goes to Science Park High School. Thank you. Congratulations. And we just want to thank Gibbons, the sponsor of the marching band competition, for all of their support and for being here today to award these trophies. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next year.
The Gibbons Law Firm has supported us for many years. Thank you.